Fair. I'm definitely going to finish at the current round of side quests.
Yeah. I'm also behind. Oh, hey, the ironworks. Look at that. Look at that ship.
Mm-hmm. Martha's Rest first. I ended up not watching any
Clive,
anime.
I was just about to send for you.
Yeah.
I'd like you to take something to Sir
Also
Wade at
valid.
the East Pool.
Too busy booking a
Seeds for
hotel.
planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own
I will not
food.
blame you.
I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime.
And
of
watching
course.
rap videos that Odai sent
But if
me.
East Pool's
I do
going
my
to
homework.
survive, it's
Of
got
course.
to be able to fend for itself. As of those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gizal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you
Mid
will.
saying bollocks is good.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of mid saying bollocks.
Hi, Mama.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing Arknight.
That is a state of being.
Ain't it fucking just?
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow up.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool? A delivery from Martha. These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds. Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant.
Yeah,
and
group
tend
up for
these,
me. Group up
so
for
that
me.
they'll be able to
Group
fend
up for Mega
themselves.
Flare.
That's not a bad idea. These
Fucking
bearers
Bulldozer
only
movie's
recently
still so
escaped their
funny.
bonds before we brought them
Yep.
here.
It's also very good.
They know little of
I
freedom,
just
of providing for
watching
themselves
you
and
do
their
that
loved
with
ones. Unless we
Mega
teach them how to
Flare
live
active at
like
the
free
same
men,
time was
I fear
Yep,
that all
I
that
am
must
become
be
raid boss.
is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely
For
on
a
Martha's
raid
charity
consisting,
as we do.
for a raid seriously
It's about
lacking in
time
good
we all
healers.
started to provide for ourselves, bearers and guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Every quest at the moment is,
The Horde.
hey, remember that village? Now it's being attacked by Akashic.
Akashic, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size.
It
I
sounds
had
about
hoped to
right.
build a perimeter wall
Yeah.
so that myself and the Guardians might
It's
be
the
able
end
to
of the
defend
world.
the village, but
Now you're out of time.
precisely.
And
If
I don't
reinforcements
know
from
the rest of the
arrive
lyrics
before
to
they
that
do,
REM
we
song.
may just scrape
I've
through,
played
but
that
I fear
live
that's
on
rather an
several
enormous
occasions.
if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their
One
lives.
thing that makes me think that I could learn
So
to
wait.
rap if I really wanted to.
You said you lack men to defend the village.
Well,
Are the bearers not men?
don't quit your day job.
Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians. What help are you able to
Fucking
I
offer
played
them
the
to
Josh,
extra
improve
day
the
please.
job
difference between victory and
week
defeat?
before last, and
Yeah.
hope to hear this week whether
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
whether my application will progress. I have no idea. It's a very weird job posting, but it's also a very small amount of work for a generous amount of money. So
Here's hoping.
it's about self-driving
My
cars.
friends, I humbly
Oh.
beg your aid.
The things I will subject myself
We
to the
Guardians
hopes
are
of
few and our
affording a
enemies
trip
many.
to see you both.
But I swear
Yep.
we can defeat them with you at our side.
I will keep this in my heart as a sign of how much you want to see me.
Send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those
Oh shit,
fiends
it's
so that
Sleipnir.
you and your men might be
He's-
spared.
He's not dead.
We trusted you. Say what you will. A home is
He's
not worth
artificial.
dying for.
But it is worth fighting
Oh.
for.
Good.
Yep.
Sir Wade fights. to
Oh,
give you
that's
lot a
fantastic.
chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does.
Who
Time
wants
to
more
fight the Silver
twigs?
Knights.
We all wanted to give you a home where you
Have
could be
no
free.
normal enemies is a big.
And you got one,
Yeah.
didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village, your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives.
Martha
So
gives a
then,
good speech.
Are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
Fucking Byron is having too much fun with his quips.
Yeah. He's such a fucking dweeb.
I love this dude.
Also, this fight was really, really funny on story mode
Alright.
and over leveled
Give me
because
a
it was
Yeah,
like
I mean it's
15 seconds long.
I never dreamt I'd have a home.
it's
of
going
my
pretty
own.
well for me too.
And now that I have, I don't want to lose it.
The way you just pick them up
I
when you
will
bulldoze
protect
them.
what's
Yep.
mine, or die trying.
It's like
That was very funny to watch.
it reminds me. I can't quite place what it reminds me of. Some sort of weird magnetic attack in a movie. Like someone's got a magnet attached to the front of their vehicle.
Thank you, Martha.
I'm very glad these guys are
Don't
lightweight.
mention it.
Yeah.
Just promise me one
If
thing.
they were a full boss,
and you'll show them how
dagger
freeborn fight.
proof, that would have been annoying.
Gladly.
There we go.
Literally keep appearing.
Well, if it was
Yep.
numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
They plop down out of portals.
Me?
The first
I just
one
love
walked
the
in.
sound of my own voice.
The rest did not.
Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village.
I am.
Good work,
We will
Byron.
have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead,
An
we
old
will
man.
focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of
Yeah, I don't
messengers
doubt
brought
it.
from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The
Safe.
perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall
Quote.
upon them.
Quote
And
unquote
for
safe.
you and I to finish them off.
Enterprise escaped.
Sound plan.
Noun verb.
It'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate.
There
the
are a
retreat.
couple of absolute prize
Say
winners
have
coming
both in
out.
abundance await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let
She
you
is
have
so
all the
excited to
glory.
get to use her boat.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do.
Are we going to get to play out this whole battle? I just
We
realised
work
my
together.
speakers are on. One second.
Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria.
I don't know why they had to put the power switches for the speakers on the back of the things.
We've no time to argue, my lord.
Aesthetics,
I'll
probably.
do as you ask.
Probably.
Do as you ask.
If it can't be solved for engineering reasons, just it's probably aesthetics
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
or ease of
Right
use
you are, Martha.
rather than engineering.
Is Martha going to fight with us with the frying pan?
Hell yeah.
That would be so. Come on, please.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
Oh. Forgot about that island. It's fine. It's fine.
Scramble!
Farewell. Nice try.
Oh, that chocobo just breathed fire. Sick.
It's a raptor, not a chocobo.
It's a overgrown bastard chicken.
Yeah, it's a dino.
Oh, you can do the friggin' Garuda topple on them.
Yeah.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in
Darn
their
you,
direction.
goober.
Well, the better half of her guard is here.
Please do not topple
wait.
your fucking
Only
boat
Akashic
before you
remain at
manage to bring
Eastpool.
an army
Hard
to
to say.
topple.
My men are still
someone.
facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Alright, Akashic Curl. Let's go.
Oh, there's Dion.
Yep.
He's still
Next one's mine.
He's still alive. Just about.
Good girl.
Yeah.
I assumed that he would be. I assumed that he would have died when we got to, he probably had to.
Nope. He was just severely injured, and they were treating him at the hideaway. And then he fucked off.
And somehow walked all the way there.
Yep.
There it is.
Not just an Akashic kill, but an Akashic bandit.
I think I recognize that girl. Wasn't she in some other cutscene?
She
Yep.
was.
She was the medicine girl at the Sandberg Dragoon camp. She was not exactly like paid attention to, but like she was trying to help out by someone who listened. Oh yeah, look at that boat. What a good boat.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Man is so excited to be a captain.
She really is.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you,
Oh,
my
look.
friends.
Of course, now that we're at sea, we have the Black Galleon
No, Sir Wade.
to deal with.
It's us who should be
Of course.
thanking you.
I mean, we're chasing
You
them.
brought us together.
So
Showed us what it means to fight for
Oh,
what you
okay.
hold
they
dear.
took they
We
took
never
Jill.
had nothing to call our own before.
Well, yes. I knew that.
We
Yeah.
didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now
The
we do.
entire point was to chase them down.
Really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us. And still we
Anyway,
dare to
he's priming,
But there's no
or
doubt in my
semi-priming
mind
immediately,
anymore.
huh?
We're free men now. So we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours. To protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away...
Thank you, Mid.
They'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
I love this full-size sailing ship turning like a friggin' speedboat.
They're not slaves
Yep.
anymore.
No,
Only because it's really a repurposed airship.
they're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight. And I believe if he was
No,
still
this
with
is
us
mostly
today,
a regular ship.
this
It's just got
is
some
what he
airship
would have
parts.
wanted.
I believe you might be right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too.
Oh my god.
Can't have the rest getting outclassed.
Wade's just referred to the people of
Speaking of which,
Eastpool as
I ought to be getting back.
Eastpoolians.
Can
And
we
Martha
continue
corrected
to
him. I
count
think
on
you'll
your
find it's
support, Martha?
Eastpudlians,
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours
Good.
too.
which is
Us
correct.
Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Mid dropped us off and immediately bailed, which is absolutely fair. Through the maelstrom.
Lord Rossfield,
Somehow not a
do
Leviathan
you
fight.
remember our very
What a shame.
first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind
Count your
marshes.
chickens before they're hatched.
How could I forget?
The only chicken here is fucking Odin.
He's a
There's
chicken.
one side that I shall never
Yep.
forget. You
He's off
facing
fighting
off
Joshua
against that
instead
giant
of Clive.
bauble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield.
Who is casting protect on these?
I know that
This
Eastpool,
motherfucker.
and indeed
A
all
little
of
bit
Rosaria,
of copied on.
will be safe in your hands.
Yep.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
Oh, ninja.
Best.
Yep. Those famous Nordic ninjas.
I mean, hey, you learn how to be a pirate long enough, you're gonna turn into a ninja. Especially in Final Fantasy.
That's still so stupid to me. I hate it.
Similar skill sets with knives is all. No, I dodged into that.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So,
Okay, you're
Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid.
Okay.
Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
There's a door. I'm
take
gonna
it
go
you
check
didn't
this
always
out.
see eye
Maybe
to
it's a high
eye.
potion.
What
No,
happened?
2 sharp fangs. Useless. Alright, inside the
If you
ship.
really want to know, I started doing what I do
Oh,
long
it's dark in
before I
here.
met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bears.
Boat.
Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it,
Yep,
the
Phoenix and
cheeky
Odin are
arse
fighting
was
on the deck.
rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong.
Of course.
After all my hard work.
Well, the deck of our
Told me I
boat.
was giving them relief.
A lot
Which
of
is not
fire
good.
to be thrown around
But
on
my
a ship
bearers were still dying
Yep.
as slaves.
that is apparently perfectly
Right under my
fireproof.
skin it did. Told him if he didn't like
I mean, it has to
he
be.
could
It kind of
clear
has
off
to be.
and
Like, we
report
have
to
a
the
special
garrison.
thing that needs to burn so hot.
Oh,
you
that's
know
why we
what
had
he
to
did?
make the engines shield the
smiled.
ship so thoroughly.
And then he laughed.
Yeah,
So the
but
rest of the ship is
also-
normally
And then I
flammable.
did the same.
I don't know if that's
We made a
true.
pact that
They
day.
might have had
That whenever one of us
more
was in need,
resources
the other would
allocated to
always be
making the
there
rest of the
for
ship.
him.
And you
Because they
were.
also like know that their fucking fire brothers are
We
gonna
both
light shit
wanted the
on
same
fire.
thing. to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things.
Oh, fuck
He
off.
certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Quest complete. And level 43.
Thing, by the way, that you have that like diamond thing that you sometimes like drop down.
Oh, the Ramu power.
Yeah.
Oh, the lightning rod. That's what it's called. Ow.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord...
Yeah, the thing that does is it pops like a smallish AoE every time you or an enemy hits it.
Him the Lord of Dalamir. Because of how he
So when
stopped all the
you
grown-ups
and that
from fighting.
helps build stagger very fast.
The mayor of Dalamir, dear child.
Turn
and the vote hasn't taken
door.
place just
Door.
yet.
Door.
But
Yep.
if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces,
Down to the whole...
maybe a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws. And they grow more organized by the
We'll have to
day.
mega flare indoors.
We'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are. Won't we?
Yeah, I just watched you hit the ceiling.
Of course we will. If we continue to
That
work
was-
together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be.
They did
Until
make
the
a
only
serious
way to
effort
overcome it
at making the
might
ship
be
feel
to
kind
run
of
for the
cramped.
hills.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Hey,
best
level
hope
40.
is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring
I'm having
that they
serious
never
concerns
do.
that when we
Perhaps,
find Jill,
certain
she'll
Lord
have
Underhill
been
might be
suborned.
willing to lend us his
Oh,
aid
never mind.
once more.
Nope.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my
I
scouts.
hope I'm...
Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Finally hugging.
Oh, it is a little bit.
Never.
unfair.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
Oh,
That's easy.
different ship.
One
Right,
of them
yeah.
swings
Yeah.
a sword, the other forges them.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
He's decided to get serious.
Ah, Sid. I thought you'd have returned to Cosnus by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces.
Made a transfer from one bank account to the other.
There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once.
Hotel expenses.
We must
and
strike.
immediately got a. Hey, protect yourself from crypto scams.
Camps as we can.
Text
we
from my.
Can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver, just out there across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Oh my god. Okay.
If those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, let them. They'll be no match for us.
Ready, go?
5. Jill.
All right.
It's fine. We just landed on the bottom of the sea that still hasn't unparted.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Makes complete sense.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
As much as fucking Odin makes sense.
No, I mean it.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off.
Ben literally did say there's nothing that I cannot cut, so it makes perfect sense to leave the fucking sea and stay in the league. At least for a significant amount of time.
Yeah. Anyway, he's here to start shit.
Of course he is. Still not entirely convinced that Jill is entirely capable of delivering that. Whether she's aware of it or not.
No, I don't think this guy is that clever or prone to subterfuge. His method of solving problems so far has been to cut people in half.
I mean,
yeah,
he did
and like
create Sleipnir. The thing of it is, he did create Sleipnir from
Sid.
Somehow.
Where are you?
That's because he needed more people to be able to cut people in half with. Like,
no, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
To be honest, on the manipulation point, I think there's an element going on of like the villains can't really understand human relationships, so they can't actually manipulate them in the way that they're trying to.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
Okay.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running. But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for.
Uh.
I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something.
That's partly precisely why I was expecting
Convince the people
him to,
not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy
he was
lies
talking
outside these walls, not within them.
about how, like, no matter what he
speak to
tried
everyone.
to do to sever it, it
I'm glad
only
you
grew
agree.
stronger.
I'll handle the townsfolk.
Like the
I'm a downright
ties
born and
between
bred.
Jill
They
and
listen to me.
Clive.
You head to the tavern. Make Conrad
And,
and Natalie remember who Lubor
So
really
to me,
is.
a brute force.
They know that Lubor
I'm
and
just
I
going
are
to overwrite
friends.
her entire personality,
might
or
not
try
make for the
to,
most
or like
impartial of
leave a,
interlocutors.
or leave like a splinter, like.
Yeah, except this is not Ultima who is like this is Barnabas. Ultima is the one trying to do that, and Barnabas is not savvy enough to do that.
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearer's side?
Why do they always have to make such a...
He knew all along that he was...
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home?
What if this is
Close
meant
his
to be
forge?
stopped?
Perhaps.
Yep. I don't
It is a
think it
question for the
was.
people of Dalimil, and they will
I
thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
Jill, of course, didn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Enough for sure.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalamil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. But where are my manners? Here. Your reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
He's a Drake.
Not this line of horse shit again.
He really is just what Bertrand Russell thought Hegelians were.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Fucking extra now rank.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh, here comes
I hate it
the
when-
wave.
I really hate it when video games fail to understand how free will actually works.
Clive, I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me
I
you've
mean,
come
they're
to
a little
take
bit
our
hampered
young
by 400
prodigy
years of
here
Western
off my
philosophy getting it
hands.
wrong as well.
And also, you beat up the people about who were wrong about free will anyway. So
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
It's just like
As soon as the Enterprise is
victory of...
we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were
What
that
they think
easy,
they're
do you think
winning
Waloed
isn't
would
what
have
they're
resisted
winning.
invasion for so long? Very little is
That
known
drives
of
me-
Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne.
Clive
If
bested.
there is anywhere safe to land,
right.
You won't find it on my map.
Oh my god.
Tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
I've bested.
No splinters.
Oh my god.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon
They
the
make
middle
it.
of Veldemark, he
They're
set
close
a
to dry enough.
throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins.
Of course.
The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defense.
Huge Beef won the Warrior Light tournament.
Currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment,
Yep.
and dash it against
Beef
the
Sweep.
rocks the next.
One of my FC's members' character's name is Huge Beef, and there was a Warrior Light bracket,
Now,
and
if
she
only there
won.
was someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be
Banshee.
worth doing, would it?
Hi, Banshee.
Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
How do you split the sea?
I don't think I've bonked on it. They've bonked on it yet, but that ground looks really uncomfortable for bonking on. That's all I could think about through this scene.
I have no reason to assume.
Clive,
you
yeah,
must
that's
listen to
severely unsexy
Rosamund,
ground for
tell
sex.
Do you recall when
To
we
happen
spoke
on.
before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve
On the other
deeper
hand,
into
it is
the
a
subject.
beach.
And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of his
Something
grace.
inherently sexy
Banshee,
about
stop
sex.
nosing into the
My
gate,
quest
you
to
little
uncover
idiot.
Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore
Right.
eluded me.
The cat's name.
Now, however,
Yes.
I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all
Stop
we
trying to
seek.
look sad at me,
Master Clive,
kid.
have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not. Few have.
The
But
Circle
there was
of
once a time
Malleus.
when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's Chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Clive is gathering everyone to give a speech before we leave, I suppose.
Good stuff.
Said I could ride the Enterprise.
This might be the end of the game.
Certainly prior to final dungeon kind of deal.
Hmm.
I know one big spoiler about the end of the game, and neither of you have hit it yet, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
By now,
You're
you've
very
all heard where we're
about
going and why.
when you'll be very
so I won't bother
definitely
with the
at the
boring
end.
details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stonehill
Good
by
stuff.
sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot.
Oh, sure, we'll just cross the entire
it's highly
hostile
likely the entirety of Ash is under the
continent.
rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract
It's
unwanted
also half
attention,
blighted.
as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going.
Finally.
And a scout. Preferably a good one.
Only took them getting straight out on a beach
You know of
and
any?
so much
Bet
fucking
your ass I do.
injury and trauma.
Still borrow some of
Finally
Lady
got to
Vivian's
smooch.
maps though, just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
I should try to eat something.
Probably.
Very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving.
They
One
blinked.
word before you go.
They definitely blinked.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the worst possible like conditions in which to blink, but they definitely blinked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That classic FF7 bonking on a rock while waiting for pickup by the airship. That's unlocked a bunch more fucking side quests, hasn't it?
Of course.
How do you split the sea?
Actually, maybe it's only one more side quest.
How are you doing?
Wow.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Always something in there.
No new hunts. I'm gonna find out what this side quest is. It's in the infirmary, and I'm curious.
Please, Your Grace. Stay strong. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Oh, it's Yote.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother.
The promise.
His condition continues to worsen, though he
Back
does
to
his
the
best to
hideaway.
hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Tarja and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua.
What are the ingredients that this needs?
Oh, I just realized I've had RuneScape open in the background again. Time to close that.
Ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
The power of ice.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct?
Oh.
So for now, the
oh my
aqueduct is our
god,
best hope.
that's really good.
Besides,
I
I'm a
looked at
dominant.
Torgal's
The
attributes,
ether can't hurt me.
and he's got that giant block
if you're
below his
sure, my
stats
lord.
is now full of all the moves he
Stonerwort
has.
is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some
Ability,
soon
Shiva
enough.
channeled.
I
There's
shall
room for
remain
one more,
here
it will
and
probably
prepare
be
the other ingredients.
Odin. One would think.
I wonder what the twist to this quest is going to be. Because it sounds like it'd be really quick.
Oh, cool. Shiva's cold snap is neat.
Yeah. Kosi said this morning it's basically witch time.
Yeah, it's a dodge, and if you hit a precise dodge with it, it'll freeze enemies in a radius.
Nice.
Permafrost duration is determined by the strength of the enemy attack dodge. That's fun. Adds another dodge to your kit. Not bad.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonerwort.
I have...
Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck.
I'm going to do something silly.
Until they're gone. There's only
Swap
one
out
thing for it.
Druida for Shiva. Let's see how that treats me.
Too slow.
I don't want precise execution. Ooh. Yeah, that's the funny shit. You're getting rid of guys. Bring in Mesmer. That'll be something to get used to. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some trophy for having one of something from every icon equipped. That would
Here it is.
something I would expect.
Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
That's don't have enough AP to do much else.
How much AP do I have?
Probably a lot.
Nearly 15,000.
Jesus. What are you? You're gonna be a blacksmith.
Right, 14 new abilities.
Lamau.
Covered in nicks.
I'm gonna go check the crafting, but I'm not gonna do the quest that gets me like I haven't even done Blacksmith Blues 3, and you were on 4 earlier.
Yep.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could
Okay,
find.
still need
this be enough?
Rune Blade plus 2 as my best weapon.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know.
We'll see
You
how
think
well
only of how you might help others.
this
never of
coming
the
stretch of
danger
the
to
game treats me
yourselves.
without having
No more than you have, minding
done
my
the
brother.
extra stuff.
You've risked a lot for him,
I think it'll be fine.
and I thank you
Oh,
for
that
it.
is locked until
I
I
am honored that you
progress through
should say
this
so.
quest, obviously.
But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, let's go speak to Otto and then give the speech. So before I speak to Otto, I can probably pick up another renown reward.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All yours.
Ring of the Swish.
Come again. I may have more.
Lowest charge time for charged magic by 0.2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order.
Nameless Slum.
While you're off saving the world.
Time for more Dion.
I'll hold you to that.
Right, to Ash.
Fun.
We really are landing at the exact opposite end of this fucking continent from where we need to be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty though. Oh, that's a Death Stranding landscape.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save.
Oh, I like
not
this
yours.
scene. Not just because I'm a fan of seeing characters lamp one another.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Footfalls in Ash. Yes, very clever. You named the continent Ash.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Yeah, but also the that's a line from the Endwalker theme song.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Forgotten Footfalls engraved in ash.
Oh, this place is as dead as Greagor's ghost. I knew I smelled something. I see the orcs caching.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
Well, that was fairly doable. I wonder if easy mode also buffs your allies.
I mean, they're pretty potent even on what I'm playing on.
It might also just be that I'm so used to allies, like we talked about this, allies in action RPGs being useless, that them being invulnerable in this means they are in fact actually very good.
Them being invulnerable and also, you know, doing damage. The one thing if they just they're actively doing damage to a point where I can fight a heavy and they'll do active little ones.
Stay down. Enough.
Who's left? Onwards. I wonder whose job it was to make the decisions for the style guide about which doors
It's Canberra all over again.
had to require.
Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
I mean,
button heaviness thing.
Like if it's in a friendly environment, it's not. If it's in hostile, it is. That's it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, Martha's Rest lift doesn't take it either.
It's so pretty.
Aye, aye.
That's a lot of orcs.
There's the whole of Ash.
That looks like a lot of fun to run through with Ifrit.
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on.
I like
to
this.
Stone
This is
here.
moving from Game of Thrones back towards
Aye,
Peter
you never
Jackson,
know.
Lord of the
It
Rings.
might not be a nest of slathering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble,
I
said
always
one
do.
Rosfeld to another.
Mostly.
I'm gonna catch up way faster than I expected
Sure
because
about
you were
this?
doing so many times, and I'm going
Yeah.
to ignore them all.
Brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Oh, right. When is that happening? Is that happening today? No, it's the Koei Tecmo Koei Tecmo Summer
It's
Sale.
hard to tell which way is up.
I
If I'm
think
right, we're not far from a village called Eastla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
the 29th is when the actual Summer Sale starts for Steam.
Great. More video games.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I do another marathon, I can finish Forspoken
This
by then.
place reeks like a mortal's arsehole.
Or you could just not play for
Though I'm
Forspoken.
guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
I want to play
fun
Forspoken
in
and
that.
have you give a lecture on Isekai while I'm doing it.
Fuck off.
Did you play it?
No. It's expensive. I'm broke.
I couldn't remember whether that one had fallen into your clutches somehow or not.
No, no one has bought me that on Steam or otherwise. 'Cause it was $70.
Yeah. Not
I was
for
gonna wait until
me.
Yeah.
I am honestly kind of curious about it, but also there's so much else to play.
Yeah.
Vagrant story.
Yep. So the DLC for
What the? Oh,
no, I guess
surprise
like
slide.
a month ago. Oh, yeah. Okay, visit the shelves.
Harry the slime.
Harry the platypus.
Fucking stop.
No. If you're gonna call me anything, call me a doof. That's what doofing hurts, obviously. That is the such an easier joke to make. Anyway. What a terrible joke.
How much worse that I laughed at it so hard.
Alright. Also on the 29th, the update for, or the new DLC for Power Wash Sim comes out. That is SpongeBob SquarePants, so.
Nice try.
I really honestly am glad to see this game be like, we're gonna have every single character that isn't like an elemental look like a normal human person. No weird hair colors or anything.
Yeah. It really helps the kind of tonal consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there's another fucking slime.
Nice try.
My next credit on that. It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna get much cheaper than that for a while. Maybe.
Nice try.
Gee, I wonder if Gav knows of anyone. Yeah, because flying merchant colors is going to work with the boat that looks like this.
Yeah.
Think about the distance ships get spotted at normally.
I mean, yes, that's true.
Bahamut's breath.
That is, in fact, fair and true.
Oh, that's a big
Look
bridge.
down, Torgal.
Oh. That's a
very big
snake gets thrown. That's the snake gets thrown off with a broken arm and falls into a river bridge.
Still no battle on it though.
Nope.
Boo.
It's not battle size. It's ambush size at most.
Nope. Whoops. Accidentally cast fire on the gate. Is there anyone here?
I'm gonna fuck around with Shiva a sec. I want to see how this feels.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Oh, Torgal's sensed Akashics.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap. No quarter.
A long way from when they were just
You think all the villages in Ash are like this? A question for later, Gav. Here they come! And come, and come, and come.
Ow.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Look at that battle performance number go up. That's so fucking ridiculous. 119k. Okay. I think having mobility will be good.
Caching
but
war.
Nice try.
Sure.
Too slow. Nice try.
What the fuck? Okay, that's a different thing.
What's that?
Dahl posted like the release date for the release date of the new skill in RuneScape is Thursday, and I was just like, it's coming out on Thursday? What? No, they're gonna announce the release date on Thursday.
Right.
But also, The Witcher 3 Season 3 is coming out on Thursday, which was the thing I saw before stream. Was just like, really? You're giving that little run up? How badly do you want this fucking show to tank? Holy shit.
Ow.
Oh my god, that's really good. So, when you get max on all skills in RuneScape, you get a max cape. And if you do all the requirements for completionist cape, you get a completionist cape. And you can customize them to look whatever you want. And apparently they updated and increased the number of pricing presets available for both. That is good. RuneScape is good. It's not good for me, but you know.
Okay. Now that we've murdered our way through an entire village of innocent victims of the plague. Hello, Flowerheart.
Hi, Flowerheart.
It's a very cute set of emojis.
Yep. There's a lot of emojis from a lot of different channels.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
He's gonna fucking cut the planet in half or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. Oh, fuck me. What? What is happening?
I should probably be watching your stream, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Oh my god. That was a wild visual.
Christ.
What did you do?
If the
But
vessel
I will
would see
see
the path
if the
opened,
stream will ever
it has
load.
looked to us.
You might have missed it.
I think you missed it.
Oh, I'm certain I
I
missed
shall
it.
see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Twitch was trying to load in one of his own, trying to load in an advertisement.
Shit!
Yep.
No!
Instead of you know, letting me like see the stream at all.
Yeah.
Functional website.
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Wolfdar.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
What did he do?
He summoned the magic wall that
We seek
incinerates
an
anything
audience
that
with the
touches.
king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
Gav is such a good, like, quote-unquote comic relief character.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Anyway, yeah, that is... I mean, it's like if a Vesperia barrier was the size of a continent and seen at a scale and a level of visual fidelity that this game delivers. That's fucking huge.
I mean, he did effectively cleave the world in twain for that.
But not in the sense that of like what he did to the ocean before, which was what I had in mind. What am I looking for, video game? Presumably what we're actually going to do is kill time until Joshua gets here with secrets from the ancient ruins.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Okay, now I do love how Mega Flare just says no to just about anything, but especially protect.
It's a survivor.
Please. Please. Please, no.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
What's this young lady's deal going to be?
There you are, Momo.
Here, yes.
Mm-hmm. In my chat, though.
My thanks.
Yes, I was just waving to the person who just drove by with all of the emojis.
I need to have more emotes sorted.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
Alright, time for this to be the whole horde of orcs.
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether.
I have horrible foreboding about the fact that this girl appears to be pregnant.
By then, I was too far along to run.
Two, huh?
And then the nights came.
In a,
I didn't know what to do.
she's the only human survivor of an ether flood.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva.
The Angry Gap.
You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her?
What a zone name.
How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower.
Glad they had the same thought I did.
That's where we'll find the king.
It's a slightly more merciful option than some of the alternatives.
Yeah.
Just running through the swamp. I don't want to fight anyone.
It's the same as Phoenix Gate.
Yeah.
Still being hounded by this fucking adamantite.
Which means at the end of these stairs.
Oh, I didn't see an adamantite.
The turtles are the most aggressive fucking monsters. Chocobo. Let's ride through the swamp.
That's what I should do, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Is that a blue truffle or trifle?
Truffle.
On that goo?
Yeah. They're pretty aggro, actually. They'll follow you quite a long way. And there are a bunch of them.
Yup. None of them saw me.
And Joshua has found a complete mural. Almost
The
complete.
mural.
Good.
It's complete.
Complete enough. Certainly.
Ultima and this vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Ah, Leviathan the Lost. So probably we aren't seeing Leviathan. Sag.
Where is the field?
Damn.
by the Founder.
Uh-oh.
So that's what
Bad timing for this to be happening.
isn't it? Ultima.
So that's how it's gonna be then.
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What's...
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet. If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow.
He's not
So will I.
It's down here and round the corner.
More enemies, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a long one, that fight.
There's the War Evis.
Oh, that's a big airship ruin.
Time to fight.
Alright, that was fine. Okay. Door
That
opens.
enemy is literally just called Plague.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I didn't want
Big
to
boy.
stop and see what kind of enemy it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at Lexi's stream, but
Edge of Infinity Obelisk activated.
Yep.
oh, that's a okay, sure.
Well, I actually noticed something.
What's up?
If you don't have Garuda's like feet equipped,
This is it, boy.
they don't stall on half stagger.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's really good to know.
Yeah. Okay. Reverie.
Six,
That's
six,
so
six,
much
5
tower.
stagger damage.
Nice.
I've come for you, Barnabas.
This is one of them founder doors. Fallen doors.
Stay close.
Founder's the god.
Odin just sitting there.
Anyway, you should pay attention to Lexi's stream right now, Momo, to see the thing.
Oh, okay.
It's coming right up. The last king.
The tower. It's alive. More echoes of the fallen. They seem to feel ether. There shouldn't be any here.
That's a big problem.
Yep.
Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
I think I'm quite happy to find a lift here, actually, Clive. On account of this tower looks fucking kilometers tall. Probolos! I feel like the implication here is that in some way bombs are creations of the fallen. It's like, what would you ever create bombs deliberately?
Power furnaces.
Yep. Combustion engines. Assorted other reasons you want anything to have fire in it.
Typically, you don't want the things that you want fire in to explode, though.
That's when they're malfunctioning. They only explode when they're gonna die.
True. Bombs go kaboomy when they're close to death. We're afraid they're about to die.
Too slow. Nice try.
Hey, novel. Enter house.
Days where my sense of smell is randomly working. It's making me nervous because I can smell a bunch of stuff I wouldn't normally be able to. How's my PS5 caught fire? I'm sure the answer is no, but
if your PS5 caught fire, there would be a lot more noticeable aspects of that than the smell.
I mean, the smell might be the first warning, honestly.
I think it just smells of gamer in here.
Stinky.
Stinky days.
You're finished. Too slow. It's over.
Purple Bavaroid. Is it called a Bavaroid?
Yeah.
Yes. Bavarian cream. What a notification to see on my Twitter. The Legend of Dragoon, $7 via PSN.
Too slow. Farewell.
636 stagger damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this lift went
If I
up
were
and then
Barnabas,
sideways.
where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world.
And
How much higher do I have to go? Oh.
I'm going to look forward to seeing some of these designs reused in FF14 later.
yeah, probably. I wonder if Yoshi P and Naoki Yoshida will ever get to talking and we'll get a collab. I wouldn't be surprised if they had like a Clive outfit.
I mean, they're going to do an FF14 collab at some point.
Yeah. It's just a matter of what we actually get out of it on either side. Maybe that'll be the Moogle icon fight.
Farewell.
Oh. Stretch neck. And the next lift.
Great tall tower.
It's like one part Halo level, one part the tower from the end of Half-Life 2. Oh, that's a big boy.
Hell yeah.
Also, he has like, is that fire or is it guts?
Well, that's new. Though I expected a full like
Oh, the Undertaker's big brother, the Soul Taker. Oh, fun.
More damage without even staggering it than I would have expected. But
I mean, it's not FF13 where like
you really rely on being staggered to do a lot of damage. I like to think these have a little fucking basket that spawns on them.
the fact that it has a move called Spirits Within.
Still
the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the Soul Taker now. I'm still over level. His enemy's level 36 and I'm 40.
Are you still using the XP bonus items?
Yep.
What was that thing? Hopefully there aren't any more.
I'm gonna... Here.
Eat is even further ahead level-wise than you.
Yep. I'm gonna equip the one that gives better AP. Sort. The Wages of Warcraft.
You know what to do, boy.
What?
What?
Stay down.
Was that is that a quest?
No, it's an equipment. It's an accessory. It gives you better AP gain. Plague is an Ahriman.
Ah.
Oh. Probably a hunt mark.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Just a regular.
It would have it would have frozen given it a title screen if it was.
I mean, Nine of Knives, the early, some of the hunt marks didn't.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they all have.
They do that on the first time you see them, and any further times it's just the aggro.
Yeah, there's at least one that Lexi went back to.
Yeah, the Nine of Knives. Like I died to that guy several times before I fought him again on one because I was way under level. But like, no, the first time any of them are within range, you have a title screen. Clive has a quip, and then you're good to see it again without the title.
Oh, it's a large orb.
Ah. Is it made of women? No, it's not.
No.
That's a 14 automata thing.
It is, however, doing something quite alarming.
Come on then.
I was wondering whether you were going to fight something on a lift platform.
Elevator fight, elevator fight, yeah!
Too slow.
He's nice this kind of fight. Lexi probably doesn't because Lexi has a time for it.
I got stalled on T9, but like I've done.
Okay. But, okay.
The elevator fight is before that.
Yeah. So you've definitely fought a few notes.
At some point, I got roped into doing some unsynced run for some event.
Too slow.
This is like a combination of the node fights in Royals and the final boss of Puppet Bunker.
Yep.
Oh, pressing that.
So this is what that looks like when you connect to the
Yeah.
I look forward to that being incorporated in another game because that's like basically an range but you actually clearly
I don't know that it will. We already kind of have that.
it's like the soft like the there is mechanically there's stuff that's like it in F14 already, like solid ranges where if you clear a certain HP threshold.
Oh boy, now there's an Iron Giant.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hello.
My fingers are tired.
What's one more, eh, Toggle?
Forum Giants.
Okay, all this thing.
Slow.
I mean, it looks like something straight out of 5 stories, but
Ow. Ow.
yeah, that didn't look pleasant.
Too slow.
Ethereal Assault.
I love that you can jump while on the elevator.
Aurum Giant dismantled. Why is it raining? Oh, I guess we reached. Why wasn't it raining deeper down the lift shaft? Did it only just start raining right then?
I mean,
was the idea that the lift shaft was deep enough that none of the rain was falling straight enough to get that deep down it, which I guess is possible.
I mean, you had to move across multiple different places, so.
I mean, that's my guess.
Almost there.
Also, could have started raining because Odin sensed you getting closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's here. I can feel him.
Are we really going to go mini boss Odin?
I could see it happening.
This game has kind of done that a bit, right? Oh, that is a statue and a half. That is a location and a half. What the fuck are these things? They Akashic corpses?
Why?
Oh, it's the village, I guess.
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
I don't know what to make of the decision to make the Waludas Irish.
What care you for these worthless creatures?
It was a decision, I suppose.
Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves.
High potion,
like
regular
sheep,
potion.
they roam in
Time for an
filthy
elevator.
flocks, eager to trample those few gifted.
It's like all the
a
worst
fleece
bits of
gold.
Nietzsche and Malthus put
Or that
together.
they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence.
Shut the
Prejudice and
fuck up.
persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong. It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man.
Okay.
Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long
Up
ago,
close, she looks a little bit Alan
granted
Rickman.
man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations.
This guy,
Yet over time,
like his face shape is a bit
man
Alan
lost
Rickman.
sight of the gift's true meaning.
Somewhat
Stepping
helped
from
by the
path
fact
of
that this
shared
game's
prosperity
mouth
to
animation
one of
tends to make the
avarice.
upper lip
He
kind of
abandoned his
immobile in the way
creator
that
for
Alan
sword
Rickman's
and
voice is.
flame, and through his folly beckoned the
Well,
blight.
that's Alan Rickman's articulation is.
Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him.
Floor 41.
Nice.
What madness is this?
My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the
It's
pure
also a
of heart and
bastardized form
mind
of
may
Buddhism.
set foot in the new world. I will
Which is almost
save us.
certainly what
But it all begins and ends.
this is ultimately really
You are the
wrestling with.
key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself.
It's like if
to
a Buddhist
serve.
was an
Tell me,
American evangelical
how is that
apocalypticist.
living?
Yeah.
What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
He doesn't have a good evil laugh. Might be a deliberate choice, I suppose.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Oh, that's a good line. That's a really good line. Yes. It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours. Nice one.
Jesus.
If you think your will the stronger,
Okay, that Soul Taker fight was quick.
on this day's end,
Good.
you shall know the truth.
Nice try.
I'm tired of this.
Too slow.
You will obey.
Blessed with the might of a god, yet still you fight like a man.
Too slow.
Must I show you?
Barnabas' kit's so fucking cool.
I've been wanting to actually fight him in a fight I could win for a while.
Yeah.
Been buttering up Clive and the player who want to do just that for like some time.
Yep. He's a little bit Virgil, which is fun. Alright, first I have to fight the orb.
Yep. Must be at the orb.
I failed the Pondo of the orb.
Okay, first stagger.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none.
Fuck. Clive has now started swearing at non-Joshua protected moments.
Good. This is a character growth.
Desperate, are we?
How the fuck do you expect to fight without priming Clive? Okay, good. We literally are small enough for his horse to step on us, even when primed.
You know, when you said small enough for his horse to step on, I wasn't expecting the stepping to be quite so literal.
I literally meant step brothers.
Yeah.
That looked bad.
You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise.
We'll see.
Perhaps you still require persuasion.
Free yourself.
Enough, Mythos!
Don't be there, ow.
I literally didn't even get to stagger this orb. Mega Flare does a lot of damage, it turns out. Dude, big boy. Love to fight a big boy. Come here, big boy.
Stagger number 2.
I know guards work on you.
Defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas.
Oh, yeah.
We are not as weak as your god believes.
Well, we sure just stabbed him clean through the chest. He doesn't seem totally impressed. It's snappy time again.
Damn it.
We are about to have architectural problems. Ow. Priming does not seem to be working out for us.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength.
Oh, that's going to be a very large sword.
What you will.
Don't try to parry it.
You dare!
Oh, we killed his horse.
Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for.
Different kind of fool.
And so it ends.
Oh, I just noticed his name. Oh, I got the 50k stagger damage on the Orm Giant.
Nice! That's a more compelling evil laugh.
Don't tell me you are tired.
And I'm gonna finish it off with this flurry.
Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations. I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet
Now I get to fight
ruin
Barnabas.
courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
Oh god.
Nice try. Must I show you? Too slow.
attorney tomorrow. It's fun.
And when you see
Right, that's the whole thing. The thing that I'm doing the Apex tournament is they've got 20 Apex pros and 40 creators, and they're going to randomize who's on whose team every game. So that's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be fun.
Presumably, this is something you can actually stop him from doing.
Maybe.
constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending.
Okay, time for you.
How do you know this day will come?
There's a statue.
What proof have you?
Weirdo. Hold them up.
Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God!
There.
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. To me, Snake!
I'm almost to second three, come on. There we go. Ah, this is the first stagger I've come out of and there hasn't been a face switch. Oh, they have. It was just a little bit slower. Woden Votaveus. Oh!
My heart, it soars as it did the day I won Ash.
Time to.
Now we are fighting a raid boss.
Okay, have fun. I also need to focus.
My crown,
Taking off your tab.
but none could wrest it from my head.
God, Tales of Arise already on sale for $17.
Have you the will?
Sorry, what was that? Which game?
Tales of Arise down to $17
Oh, wow.
on sale.
This music is a choice for a boss fight.
I am yours, Mythos. Claim me as your prize.
And now he's a frisbee.
What the fuck?
The Circle of Malleus.
Oh, like their religion.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Oh. Finally, I got a Garuda thingy on him.
Now, the music sounds like the, what is it? EX2's background.
Which he is too.
Current.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Nice try.
Almost done.
Ready for a phase transition.
Oh, he's going to do the frisbee again.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh. Well, he cut his helmet off.
Good shit. My turn.
The day is
Count
at
that.
an end.
The strength of your will.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield.
Oh, God. He's kind of tired. Barnabas slain.
Come on.
Now. Is the tower in a fit state to descend, or are we just stuck up here?
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my
Yeah, parry him.
Nice.
Why not?
Ah, beautiful.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval? You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in.
Clive Rossfield, noted existentialist philosopher.
And that world is worth saving, even if it means killing a god.
Yep.
Bold words.
Hi, Gungnir.
From one who has served the Lord
Words measure.
so well.
This is pointless.
Whoa, okay.
But I almost forgot.
I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not? We shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's Mother
Okay,
crystals
there we go. Face condition.
fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield.
Been installed Odin in my ankle.
What is rightfully yours? Become one with God.
No.
I mean, he knew he was going to lose this fight on some level.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole point.
At long last.
We going in for it now, huh?
I'm coming home.
Oh yeah, he's got a mother complex that has had like 0 exposition so far.
Except for the time where he was laying on his naked mother's lap. Thanks,
Yes.
Ultima.
Apart from that, yes.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their beam, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
Oh, it's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
Say again?
But a vessel. Our vessel.
Mm.
I'm like, what is this hour of which you speak?
Well, there goes the barrier. Well, there are Akashic everywhere.
Quickly, my lord, quickly!
Why the hell is my city crawling with the captain?
Don't ask me, ask them!
Since when was Eugen Havel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this lot while the city burns and my wife tells off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size. Then what of the central keep? Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together.
The prospect of death does put things into perspective.
Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Saved by the cutscene, motherfucker.
I need
Nice.
you to lend me some of your best men, preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I have any more? I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him your help. Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. Then you and he are of the same mind. Clive fights for the opposite. He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better
Torgal
tomorrow.
saved us once again. Good dogs.
Stand against the kingdom.
Who's that?
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Oh, he's back.
Well, I'll be damned.
Where's his boyfriend?
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of
Important
my dragoons as
questions.
I'm able.
Important question.
You,
Do the
apply
games
to the
live?
Lord
It's an
Strategist of
important
the state
question.
Of the city's defenses.
Yep.
Yes, your radiance.
Anyway, I'm still in the middle of this boss fight.
Yep.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Well, the tower's gone. I'm glad this world has a surfeit of tall towers for Ifrit to jump off of.
Which we can discuss later. Indeed. You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard.
Ah, that's the boyfriend.
Hey.
My lord.
You will find a girl there.
Unnecessarily long sword.
Girl. We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
There's the clash.
Leon, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I am ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand. My hand alone.
We stole Zantetskin, that's great.
That I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
still thinking about the fact that even though Annabella had all that, like, access to Ultima's knowledge, she didn't throw Dion's homosexuality at him.
Mm-hmm.
Clive!
Thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
Is she about to go into labour?
So they're all...
Okay.
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Okay, yeah, I got ultimate and Zen, but I needed a refill on my healing items, so that.
I'm
Keep
sorry,
going
Clive.
early.
You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, me lords.
Yeah, all parry is downswing too. Fuck it.
Nice.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima in his damnable quest to forge the perfect
God, have I
vessel.
already been live for 3 hours already? Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately used that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the mother crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the mother crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freed that he desires, but a freed and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete.
That sounds like it means it'd be a good idea for us to be at opposite ends of the
Quite why
planet.
he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think
Of course, that broke my
cast a spell.
my guard.
A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but
Come on,
Ultima
don't
as
make
well.
kick me out of Bahamut mode.
Boo.
We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well,
they're like
it's a
fist
long
bump
walk
to
to
the middle
stone
of the
here.
other guy's chest gesture. So cute.
Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
The writer needed to find a way that was not a thing that people do in the real world, but looks enough like it. Kind of vibes. Okay. What does Odin do?
Oh, good. Shiva works on him.
Nice.
I panicked, but hey, it worked out.
Odin's iconic feat, Armored Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive's weapon into Odin's legendary blade. Landing attack slowly charges the blade, readying it for Zantetskin, which is executed by holding R1. Zantetskin potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution. Huh.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to stone here is barred to us no longer.
And next we get to this Anor Londo-ass wall. So it's very good up there in the cliffs. There's a fucking side quest marker. What the hell? Just completely desolate fucking village in the middle of the Badlands. Just a green exclamation mark bubble. What the hell?
I love it.
He's up ahead.
Someone's half alive.
Is there no peace for a dying man?
What happened here?
Yeah, I'll finish this with a flurry.
Savage beasts of my companions.
Okay,
And us
nice and
faithless
easy.
orcs. I knew they weren't to be
Off with
trusted.
his helmet.
We were told that they would stay loyal to our cause. Something commanded their loyalty, but it was not us.
It's a wonder they stayed faithful for so long.
Perhaps they sensed our downfall The king is gone. Our nation
I,
in ruins.
unfortunately, do not have the endurance of either of you. I am going to duck out for
pawns
a couple hours.
That's okay.
Sworn to a shattered throne.
Love
You're
you.
welcome whenever you want to come back if you can. Love you.
I may be back. We'll see.
His god.
Yep.
I just need to be.
Fuck this withered shithole.
Off air.
I need to be paying attention to other things very suddenly.
That's all good.
ADDs.
You are a bearer.
ADD is coming from my life.
His brand.
Yep.
Pray, hear me, brother.
Sorry.
Will
fine.
you grant
It happens.
this pawn
I'll be back.
final wish?
Hopefully before the end of the game.
Will you lay my dying soul
I won't say what I think is going to happen, but have fun doing it
Of course.
Thank you.
when you get there.
What do you need?
And if I miss the end of the game,
Some luck.
spoil it for me heavily.
Beyond the castle walls.
Okay.
Towards
Love you.
Love you, darling.
There's a forest. Never turn. My parents are buried upon a bluff.
It's always nice
nestled
to hang out with
amongst
her.
Trees. Theirs was the only love I ever knew. I was torn from them in life, but perhaps I can return to them in death. Take my ring. See that it rests beside their bones.
May you find peace at last.
It's a wall. Don't walk into the wall. Eat.
I like how you said that out loud, and you still did it.
I said it after
Like-
I did it.
I know, but like, it's a wall. Bonk.
Don't tell me. The only way to the capital
is through that gate.
I don't know whether they're gonna actually do anything
There's
with my
an army
totem
down there,
or just
Joshua.
Yes. But I don't see any dominance.
get through all the paperwork and sign me up for another appointment.
Fingers crossed. That's such a large area.
Not an unturned soldier in sight.
That would end their suffering.
I think that one dude I was attacking's scripting broke because he didn't get knocked down after like 3 combos. He was just a regular dude. I see that. Oh wow, this quest objective says slay the Akashic arms.
You don't think all this
is for us? I wouldn't put it past Ultima. He's made nothing easy so far.
What is it this time?
Can you go on?
Do I have a choice?
Nice try. Too slow.
How did I end up fighting this guy in this tiny clumsy corner of this area?
He probably jumped back in there and thinking about it. Down goes the wall.
Oh wow, that's an even bigger army.
The vessel complete, huh?
Sure. This one's bigger than the others. And meaner, by the look of it.
That's better.
Reckless of horror, huh? What a beam.
You're a fine hound.
Wow.
Guess we're all ready.
There we go. Oh, that was a lot of orcs.
Mm-hmm.
We can rest here if you like.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
And the inside of the wall.
Look, Clive.
By the Founder. The place is a fortress.
Well, we can see the Mother Crystal at least. Chocobo time.
Ready, go? No villagers. No knights. Not even any bodies. One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned to Kashek.
What are these things? Lamps, I guess? That's cool. Oh. Surprise hunt.
Ooh. Beagle.
Beagle.
That's no ordinary car. Nice try. Too slow.
Theon better not die. He's gonna kill someone. There better be a post-credit scene where they meet up with everyone. I'm going to be very cross. Do not bury the gaze here.
Yeah. We are of one mind on this. Oh, he's mad now. Stagger! Come on, there we go.
It's in the middle of it. Yeah, makes me gonna.
Yeah. Notorious Mark slain. Every time I say the words Notorious Mark slain, my brain's like, there's a
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
Mark Twain's rap name joke to be made here, and I still haven't been able to figure out what the joke would be.
Good girl. safe.
Somewhere around here is a grave. Oh, there we are. It's a grave with a hell of a view.
He'll be able to see all the way to Stone here. As fine a resting place as any man could hope for. Reunited with those he loves at last.
Okay.